So, hi everyone, welcome to the animation wizard, and in this video we'll see introduction to material in Unreal Engine. Okay, so let's see how material works in Unreal Engine and how we can modify the material, and we'll see the material editor in Unreal Engine. Okay, so in material editor we can create a different kinds of material like any copper material and any land. We can create a landscape material. We can create gold, rubber, okay, and some glass material. So how can we create a material in Unreal Engine? Okay, so let's see. So yes, I will jump to the Unreal Engine. Okay, so we have a basic setup of my scene. So first of all, just we'll understand what is the material edge. Okay, to understand the material, I have something to show. So we here the question is what is material? Okay, so we have a different definition for the material. If you will refer to the real world, that's very simple definition. Anything in the real world that is tangible can be defined by how it looks. Okay, that's constitute as its material. Okay, so simply कोई भी चीज़ जो आप रियल वर्ल्ड में देखते हैं वो उसके मटेरियल से ही डिफाइन होती है. ओके, द हाउ आप उसको कैसे कैटेगराइज कर सकते हैं, इट्स डिफाइंड बाय देयर मटेरियल. इसको हम और सिंपल या टेक्स्ट बुक डेफिनेशन में समझें. तो अगर मुझे टेक्स्ट बुक डेफिनेशन में समझना है कि टेक्स्ट बुक्स में क्या है, तो इट्स वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड एंड just for the textbook, for the written. Okay, so in the textbook it's a collection of the pixel data and or the computation instruction that define a shader that is used on a polygonal surface or object. It's completely related to your 3D application or 3D software. Okay, and in very simple manner you can say material defines how something looks. Okay, this is very simple lines. Material defines how something looks. So anything you create in your 3D application or any in your in your Unreal Engine, how something looks, it defined by the materials. Okay, so yes, for that we need to create some material. Okay, so yes, we'll jump to the Unreal Engine editor and let's see how we can create a new material. How can we create different types of material? So today we'll see just the introduction to the material, what is the material editor and how we can create my first material in Unreal Engine. Okay, so yes, for that what I will do, I will just control and space bar for this my content drawer. Okay, this is my content drawer. I will jump to the folder demo and yes, so first question, how we can create my material. Okay, so here we have a different option. In your content drawer, just right click. Okay, and here you will get material. Okay, just click here. Okay, so this is your first material and the material name is very important. You have to write a proper name for the material. So this is my main material. I will write it mm underscore and anything you can create, test, demo, okay, R&D, anything. So I will just write test. So this is my first material. I will write it mm for stand for the master material. So mm underscore test. Okay, so this is the first way we can create. Other way, just add here again, just click and again we have a material. So I can click here to the another material. Okay, so this is the way we can create a material. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a surface. I will create a shape like any sphere. Okay, so this is my sphere and I will create something here. Okay, in front of my camera. Okay, so what I will do, this first question, how we can apply this material on my surface. Okay, so we have I will delete this new material. Just select the material and delete. Here the delete. So you can delete the material also. So here we have a different option to apply the material on my surface. So what I will do, I will just click this material and drag and drop. Okay, so this way you can create material and you can apply on your surface. Okay, I will create another. Okay, alt and drag. Okay, so this is the way you can apply the material on your surface. And we have another option. If I will select this, okay, suppose I will create another material here, and I will write name underscore my material. Okay, so here I just drag and drop the material on the surface. Now on this surface, what I will do, I'll just select this surface and will check my detail panel. Okay, so here you can see in detail panel, here you can see the static mesh, and here we have a material. So what I can do, I will select this my material and I will drag and drop to this element 0. So you can see on this surface we have my material. Okay, so this is another way you can you can apply the material on the surface. Okay, suppose in this scene we have different assets. Suppose we have this one. Okay, we have a sack. So I want to apply my test material on this. So this is the first way. I'll just drag and drop. So you can apply your material on there. Second, if I have another one like this, suppose I will select this. Okay, on this wooden surface, I want to apply the my material. So what I will do, I will select this, and you can see here the element 0, and I will drag and drop the material on here. So you can see the my material also applied on this wooden log. Okay, this is the two way you can apply the material on the surface. Okay, suppose I have some element, some object here. Okay, and I want to apply the material on this. So yes, we have a different option. We can drag and drop. We can just drag on the element option here. Okay, and now you can find out where is the material. Okay, suppose I will select this in my object, and you can see here the my material. If you want to search where is your my material, you can just click this folder, click the folder option, and you will get your material. So you can find out where is your material, in which folder your material is. Okay, suppose I have any other surface like this, and I want to apply the material on this surface. Okay, so what I will do, first just select the material. Okay, and you can just select the object and the material. You can see my material is selected and my object here, and you can just use selected asset from the content browser. Just click this. Okay, as I select this option, my material is applied on this surface. So this is the third way you can apply your material on the on surface. Okay, so yes, we can create the material. We can right click, and here we can create from here the new material. And after creating the material, you can different options. Just you can drag and drop the material on the surface. Just select the surface, yeah, any surface. I will just select this surface, and here we have an element option, and I will drag and drop to the material on the element. Okay, so that's this way you can also apply the material on the surface. And the third one, if I will select any surface like third way. Okay, so now I will select any other surface like this one. Okay, so here you can see I will select this surface, and control and space bar. I will select the my material, and I will click this use selected asset from the content browser. Just click here, your material will be applied on your surface. So this is the three way you can apply your material on surface. Okay, now what I will do, I will just click this material. Okay, so as I will click on this material, I'll just click on double click here, your material editor will be open. Okay, so test, and this is your material editor. Here you can modify and you can changes in your material. Okay, so you can from here you can create your base material to the any specific material like transparent material like glass, water, or gold, okay, steel, any chrome material like that. So just check how the material editor will work. So here we have a basic UI. Okay, so you can see here we have a menu option, file, edit, assets, window, tool, and help. Here your name, this is your test. If I will click on the second material, so you will get the second material here, and here the test, here the my material. Okay, so I will select this my material, sorry, test, and you can see here my preview option. You can see the preview. Okay, if I will change, अगर मैं यहाँ पे कुछ change करता हूँ material में, तो आपको यहाँ पे वो update दिखाई पड़ेगा. Okay, so you can see the update on this sphere. So we have a sphere here, we have a cylinder, so you can see your updates on the cylinder. We have this plane surface, we have a cube, and we have assets. That means if I will select any assets or any object in my viewport, and I will click here, so you will get that object here, so you can see the preview on your own surface. Okay, so generally we select the sphere one, and here we have environment. Okay, here we have some details. If I will select this test material, so we have a detail panel for this material. Okay, so here the material domain, this is the surface, we have a volume, we have a post process, user interface, like that. Okay, we have a blending mode like opaque, mask, translucence, something like this. Okay, so we'll see the other options later on. Okay, now here you can see we have a save button, we have a content drawer option, we can find out the search, we have a home button, we have a hierarchy, live updates. Okay, then we have a clean graph, so for this way you can clear the nodes. Okay, here niche in downside you can see we have a status option, and here we have a palettes. So as I click on the palette, you can see n number of nodes. With the help of this we can modify in my material. Okay, if I will just pin this tab, so this tab will be pinned here. If I will click here, you can just search and you can find out the nodes from here. If I will unpin, if I will click here, it will disappear. Okay, so every time you need to click on the palettes. So you can use the palette also, otherwise you can just press the tab, so you will get all the nodes from here also. Okay, so this is my material, base material. So in my material, and if I will keep it everything default, you can see we have a base color, we have some metallic option, we have some specular, we have a roughness, anisotropic, the emissive color, normal, tangent, okay, ambient occlusion. So this is the option. According to requirement, we will modify this. Okay, so you can see we have a base color. So for the base color, we have an option here. I'll just click and we can change the color. Okay, otherwise we have a node option, so we can create a node. Okay, like we have a metallic, so that means my object will be metallic or not. So for that we have a switch button. I will keep the value 1 or 0. Okay, same way we have a specular. Okay, we have a roughness. So what I will do to control this, we have some nodes. So if I just click this palettes, and here we have a different types of node. Like you can see we have a constant. Here's a constant 1, constant 2 vector, constant 3 vector, constant 4 vector. Okay, and this is a shortcut. So how you can create this shortcut, how can you use this? So for that, if I will press 1 and click to the constant vector 1. Okay, if I will press 2 and click, we have a constant 2 vector. Press 3 and click, 4 and click. So this is a shortcut, and you can use constant vector 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So for now I will use 1 and 3. I will delete this 2. Okay, so again, if I required constant vector 1, just press 1 and click. If I need 3, so press 3 and click. Okay, so first, how can I use this and where I can use this nodes? So this is very simple. This is the constant vector 1. That means there is some value. Okay, you can see there is a value. That means if something metallic, will keep it 1. If not, keep it 0. That's very simple. Just like a switch button, something on or off. Okay, and here we have a constant vector 3. That means we have a RGB value, red, green and blue. So there is 3 value, red, green and blue. So what I will do, if I will select this node to my base color, and here we have this color option, and manually I can give any color, or you can put the value of the color. Okay, so what I will do, I will just select this node, and in detail panel you can check we have a constant value. Okay, so what is the red value? 0, green and blue is also 0. So it's look black. So what I will do, I'll just click this black color, and yes, you can select any color like this. Okay, you can see the value here, constant R, G and B. The red value is again 0. You can modify this color from here also. Just keep some value like 0.2, so you can see the color changed. Okay, so I will just select this constant vector 3, and I will connect this. Okay, connect this to the base color. So here you can see this is the connection node. I will just click this and drag and connect to the base color. So you can see my material connected with this node, and this node color is the something like purple and blue. So yes, my material looks blue. Okay, my material color looks blue. Okay, so yes, I will just click here and change color, any specific color. You can see this. Okay, so this is my base color. Now again we have a constant vector 1. So constant vector 1 is the value, it's on or off. That means value is 0 or 1. So what I will do, if I will select this value to the metallic. So as I connect this value to the metallic, so what is the value? The 0. Okay, again I will connect this to the specular. So both value is the 0. So you can see there is no sign and metallic value on this surface. Okay, if I will click this value with the 1, so you can see some metallic value and specular sign value on my surface. Okay, again I need one more. Just press 1 and click. Okay, and here I will click this to the roughness. So what is the roughness value? The 0. So it's not a rough. That's why it looks like 100% reflective surface. Okay, so the value is the 0. So you can see this is the chrome material, just like a chrome material. Okay, if I will keep this value 1. Okay, so this is the matte finished surface, like there's no sign and no reflection on there. Okay, so I will keep it 0. So roughness is, okay, you can see the roughness is 0. Again we have some emissive color options. So again I have this color. If I want my surface will be glow, emit some color, so what I will do, I will select this color. I will take some another one, so I can create another one, or I will just copy, Control D for duplicate, and I will connect this to the emissive color. Okay, so you can see my surface is emitting some color, and here I will select this. I can change the color value, something like this. Okay, so this is the basic information. You can connect color information with your material. You can connect some value to the metallic roughness. Okay, you can connect some uh, roughness value, it's 0 or 1, or you can connect some color to your emissive color. Okay, I will just save. So this is the some updates on my base material. Okay, okay, so my material is updated, and I will check. Yeah, you can check. Okay, so this is the test. So this is the basic, is my basic material. I will drag and drop to this surface. Okay, so in this way you can create a new material. You can apply your material on the surface, and you can modify on this material also. Okay, so you can change your base color, your metallic value, your specular value, your roughness, and your emissive color. If I want to change my emissive color, just click and I will keep it red. Yeah, and just save from here. Okay, it's updated, and now you can see. Okay, thanks for watching.